good old boy who loves burning rubber and driving fast.
Oh, well, there's Baby D. Baby D has been pretty dadgum indestructible, except for the rear tires. And it's sitting here in the house garage. Yeah, been sitting here for a couple weeks. I've been on the go. Our 5.7 Gen 3 Hemi, I think I finally heard it. If y'all watched the channel, watched anything, y'all know I have beat the brakes off of this Gen 3 Hemi out of a police car that had a gazillion miles, and I think I called the video Backyard Junkyard Rebuild, where I literally took it apart, hammered the carbon deposits off the pistons, put a set of rings in it, bearings, honed it with a hone that was a dingleball hone that was way too big, and I do mean way too big. Forced it in there, and that was several years ago. Well, JC and I recently were out mistreating Baby D, let's just say. And I noticed on our drive back home, we had a little smoke coming out. Not good. So upon further review, when I raised the hood, we are pushing oil out of the breather. So my guess is we've either hurt some rings, broke a ring land, not sure. And I don't know how I'm going to tackle this, but I've got to do something with the engine, and that's what we're about to do. I want y'all to check out how much oil pressure this thing has. You can see there, temperature 77 degrees, this cold. I hadn't started it. It's never had oil pressure worth a dang from day one. Look at there, cold. She's got 27 pounds of oil pressure. Now she's not smoking like crazy. Like right now, when I'm backing up here, I don't see like smoke boiling out at all. But it's not happy, trust me. Y'all comment down below, what do you think is hurt? Pushing oil out the breather under the hood, a slight amount of oil in the tailpipe, and kind of smoking on D-cell a little bit. So we're going to rearrange things in the shop, get ready for this thing to sit there for a little while, because I don't know when this will post, but this is in the middle of a multi-race stretch we got going right now. Well, knowing Baby D's gonna be in here for a minute, gotta rearrange a little bit, because this is Dentley's house. So Dentley's in charge here. But I'm gonna get the Dakota in here first. That way I can take Dentley in and out as I see fit. And we'll start draining fluids on Baby D. Do a Dentley cold start. See how she fires up when she ain't been cranked. When she ain't been cranked in a few weeks. Let's see how this goes. Oh, air-motive pump making a little pressure. Oh, for fun, I should move these around. There's the oil pressure on Dentley, and you can see it's at 81 degrees. Cold start, here we go. You have to push the trans brake button on this thing to back up. It has a Pro Tree brake in it. And Billy buttons. There's no longer any cords here. Apologize about the air conditioner running, but not really. It's hot out. So, our 5.7, not the easiest thing to get the coil packs out. This side, not too bad. Number 7, not happening. You got to take the brake booster off. But I jumped right in doing a check to see if we can figure out which one. Obviously, 200 pounds of cranking compression on number 2. We'll keep moving. We will reach a point where I can't get the plugs out without really doing something. Anyway, cylinder number 4. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. You can't see the gauge. We'll look. Sounds funny, but I think it had compression. Let's see. Oh yeah, she's got plenty on that. Call that 190 on number 4. Let me battle another spark plug out. We'll keep going here. All right, number 8. She is wet looking. Maybe we have found our culprit. I don't think I've showed y'all the rest of the spark plugs. Not too bad. Number 6, that's pretty nice golden brown. Number 4, also nice golden brown. Number 2, golden brown. That's just, that's nothing. Anti-seize, anyway. Maybe number 8. See if our compression check tells us anything on number 8. A lot of times, in my opinion, y'all comment down below. Compression check, yeah. Okay, it is. Gives you a little something. The real test to me is a leak down test. Maybe we'll find something and we know the motor's got to come out right now. I'm going to skip number 6 because the plug's golden brown. I'm going right for the prize winner at the moment, number 8. Let's give her a check. Well, what do you think? I think it's going to be low, but we're about to find out. I kind of like, I want it to be and not want it to be, but I think no matter what, the motor's got to come out. So here we go. I know y'all probably can't see it, but it ain't that. But it could go back to what I was talking about with the leak down tester. That baby's got some compression. Interesting. Let's do what we can on 1357 side. I guess I should mention that the Gen 3 Hemi has 2 spark plugs in it. Number 1 plug is out. I thought number 8 was the smoking gun and the prize winner, but I do believe I found it. Number 1 has got porcelain missing. That's a problem. That is probably me being a little aggressive on ignition timing. Porcelain being gone. We see that in the fuel car. That's a problem. We'll compression check it right quick. Here we go, number 1. That bad boy's got 215. I'm gonna say something's wrong, but maybe not. Maybe it ate that piece of porcelain. Ate that piece of porcelain. Shot it out the exhaust. Kind of like when you see Top Fuel car leave and you'll see a little shower of sparks. Sometimes that's what that is, porcelain. Number 4, this has got to be it. I keep saying it. I guess 3 plugs now, but I'm going to set this one down. This has got to be it. That's nasty. Got to be this one. Interesting. All the porcelain's broke and just floating around in there. But look at that thing. That's backyard, junkyard, rebuild, in prime action, and butt tons of rev limiter. But does it have compression? Let's find out. All right, come on, tell me what y'all think. Does it have compression? I'm going to say yes, but I'm also going to say it's going to be lower. Okay. It has, let me get the cheater zone. Zip, zero, nada. We found the smoking gun. Ugh, dang it. All right. We know what that means. Motor's coming out. I can't figure out what I want to do though. Okay. Motor's coming out, or it's going to come out. Found the problem hole. Don't know what. I'm still going to say broke piston, ringland broke, something along those lines. Fingers are totally crossed. The cylinder wall is salvageable. Anyway, we know what we got to do. Let's do it. I don't have a clue what I've talked about, where we at, blah, 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 blah. All I know is I've hurt the motor on Baby D. Going to do a little time lapse. I'm going to start ripping this thing apart and see if we can figure out. Well, we know what I did to it. I over-exceeded its limitations, and I heard it. Baby D, motor coming out. Let's go. Let's face it, I might have did that the hard way, leaving the header on, but my boy, my buddy, John at Boosted Motorsports, when Brent, and John, Brent as a PFI Speed, obviously, blew this thing up with my original good motor. John's like, you can pull the heads off with headers on. And we did, and to be honest, it wasn't that bad. So, I kind of peeked, but I really haven't. I'm kind of peeping now. Let's take a look together, shall we? I'll be honest, I don't see. Oh, yep, I do. I see it. Y'all see it? No, you can't see it. See the burn spots at the top of the piston right there? See that? That's a problem. That is a problem. Trying to get it where y'all can see. Look at the top of the bore. See that little burn spot? It's actually two. It's one on the left side, one on the right side there. Probably the same thing we did to the first motor. Probably a little too much timing, a little too much RPM, a little too much throttle time. It is what it is. Now we know motor's going to have to come out. Wish it was like the top fuel car. I'd just drop a rod and piston in that bad boy, but getting the oil pan off here may not be an option. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to clean the cylinders out real quick and see if the cylinder wall is okay. Let's do that. I'll be back. Well, the cylinder wall don't look bad. Now you can really see the two. I brought the piston up to the top. You can see right there, two burn spots essentially. And again, I'm going to guess over timed. I think this thing has got, I don't know. I need to look. I don't even want to say a number. But I'm going to guess over timing. Y'all know what it might be? Put it in the comments. What did I do that caused this? I might as well pull it out. I got to make a decision how I want to fix it. Do I repair it? I'm definitely going to put better pistons in it. What I don't know is, do I do a stroker kit? I think I can make this. It's a 5.7. I think I can make it a 392 if I buy a stroker kit. But then I got to, you know, send the block, have it bored. Maybe I'll do that. I'm really tempted just to put a set of good pistons in there, maybe some good rods, and send it. That may be the option too. I got to think. If you're me, what would you do? Hang rods and pistons in it, send it, because I drive this thing. It's close to my everyday driver, and I don't really want it down for a long time. Shipping the block to have it machined. I don't know. What would you do? Comment down below.
And what the?
Hey, do we lie to everybody and tell them the battery went dead, or we just tell the truth? That we got excited.
We never been good liars.
Yeah.
We never been good liars.
We're not good liars. Mamas, meaning yours and mine, they saw through it every time.
Yep. Today's Mama's birthday.
Is it really?
Yep.
Dang it. That's awesome.
Yes, it is.
So here's what I was talking about. Because, how would you describe it? It's like when you're going out on a date and you're all excited and you just mess up and you spill a drink at dinner. Look, we done got the motor. I cut the forklift off and he looked at me like something was wrong. Nope. It's out.
It's out.
It's out. We put the old Komatsu, or Dusty as a lot of you folks call it, to work instead of breaking out the old hobo freight. Is that what they call it? Hobo freight?
Oh, Dusty's a lot like me. She's a little old, little ugly, but she's still doing a day's work.
Yep. We did have to open the door and let the AC out, though, because she's not only a little dusty, she's a little smoky.
The dust man got to the rings a little bit.
Yeah, kind of like this thing.
Yeah.
Kind of like this. All right, we're going to finish getting it out. Then I got to dig motor stand out, and we're going to dig in, and then we're going to talk about a few other things. That's what we're going to do. So it's out. Got our McLeod RXT dual disc there. It's going to be interesting to see what it looks like after all the stuff it's been through.
Yeah.
I haven't really looked at this side, but I'm going to right now. Yeah, get us a light. Let's see what these pistons look like. Number 2 looks okay. It looks all right. Got the normal little carbon buildup.
Yeah.
Cylinder walls look all right.
Cylinder walls really look good.
Yeah. Who knows if they're the right size, the way I did it. You just had that same dingle ball hone working on something.
Yeah, did we? We built another little motor.
Yep.
This one ain't good.
Nope. So there's our problem. And we think we got something going on with number 1, too.
Yeah.
I don't see nothing on number 1, though. But the bottom of the cylinder head said we got something going on.
I just wonder if it was... Well, you said the gasket looked good, though, didn't you?
Yeah, gasket looked awesome.
That's crazy.
So last night, both of us were home and we were texting back and forth. Both of us went back, I think it was 3 years ago, when Brent and Boosted Motorsports, John O'Malley, were here when we hurt the last motor. Strange.
On the dyno.
On the dyno.
Yeah.
On the dyno. And strangely enough, and this is where I need y'all's help, it was number 3 that was burned up. Same cylinder, same thing. That's because nobody tears their crap up because I tore this one up.
You broke the engine, I broke the transmission, so we're even, I guess.
So we have discovered what happened. Not sure really why, but if you look right there, you will see we broke the ring lands. You can see a little trash on the side. That was me kind of just scraping away at the carbon buildup at the top of the bore right there. That one's hurt a little bit as well. But that one is definitely why we had no compression. Only difference being was, even though me and you were out doing 0 to 60s with it, the last time it actually broke the ring land. This one would have did it if we probably
Stayed with it,
yeah, stayed with it.
Yeah.
Luckily, we did our little 0 to 60.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
And that, you know what? That's just crazy because that 0 to 60 wasn't the hardest thing that I've seen
Oh
you do.
God,
on
no.
it, you know.
This thing's lived on the rev limiter.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, it was good, but it wasn't. I've seen harder on it.
Oh yeah, no, that ain't what did it. It was coming.
Yeah, it was just time.
And this is spark plug porcelain specs. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, this is what the little specs are.
Little specs, I think. Really curious what the skirts look like. Probably the most thing I'm curious about is what the cylinder walls look like. Because I think, just having not got the piston out, I think we could hang rods and pistons in this thing and stick her right back together.
Dude, we done one in the gravel. We put
more than one together in the gravel.
Yeah,
our first one was completely in the gravel.
in the gravel. This is a nice shot.
Yeah.
I don't know. It looks a whole lot better than it did back then. So I don't know. That's your call.
Yeah. It was a backyard, junkyard Hemi rebuild. So we got to get this clutch off here, get the motor stand out, oil pan off, rods and pistons at least out of 1 and 3, and take a look. We'll be back. Dang, you would think Blaine's over here. We got all that clutch dust.
Yeah. Where is he?
Yeah,
at?
exactly.
Where's he at?
You know what I'm impressed with though?
What's that?
Look at that flywheel. It don't even need surfaced.
Yep. No checkering.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
But I'm pretty good about clutch off, clutch on kind of thing. Because most time it's like clutch out and tires slipping.
Yeah.
So let me show y'all. Take both of us here. So this this disc is the one that was against the flywheel. You can see it's just got straight up pucks, metallic. Kind of got a floater
Yep.
that goes in between the two discs.
Yep.
Pretty neat little setup, it really is. And
We can get a few more of these to make it just like the top fuel.
yeah, exactly.
You know.
Just need a clutch
Then you
management
just
at that
need
point.
Nicky here to.
Yeah. Yeah, put some cutters in it. So that's one thing I would tell y'all about. So the floaters that go in the top fuel car, they have grooves cut in them. Might be 4, might be 6. Different depths, different angles, so that it makes clutch wear. This one, we're not worried about clutch wear because it's pretty much off on. But it's pretty cool. One step closer to being on the engine stand. All right, dude. Oil pan is off.
Yeah.
You got ahead of me. I was trying to clean the floor up. Me and my, shop's got to be clean, but we've made a mess. So I stuck my hand down in there, and this is not good. Just dug down in there. That's oil control ring. That's part of an oil control ring. Probably part of a piston. That's definitely part of a piston, along with that. So, our hopes of hanging a piston and rod in here, not likely. We're gonna knock the windage tray off of here and look and see. I'm shocked, dude, because it just
Yeah.
started.
I wasn't expecting that.
Me neither. Just started smoking a little bit. I'm still finding, look, oil control. Ah, that's a ring. That's an actual ring. More bits and pieces.
You know what that means? You know what this really actually means? It means that 0 to 60 is no good because it was coming apart.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
it had to be hurt already.
Right? It was already coming apart.
It had to be hurt already.
We got to do it again.
We got to do it again.
Well,
I can't remember what it was. 585? No, wasn't that fast.
Oh, that was the.
No, the Durango was 485.
It was fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back on this though, so Gen 3 Hemis, this is kind of cool actually. This is obviously a windage tray, and this is stock by the way, and it's also your oil pan gasket. So the gasket's built in on both sides of the windage tray.
Now you got to explain what the windage tray does.
So essentially what that does is keep your crankshaft from sloshing around in the oil that's in your oil pan. So believe it or not, oil will foam up, get foam like a Coke when you open it, Pepsi, whatever, and it makes foam, and then it doesn't go through the oil system worth a dang because it's all foamed up, got bubbles in it, causes oil pressure problems. So it's kind of cool that that comes that way. Oh, y'all might look at this fancy, I welded this in here. Don't look at the welds too close because they're not very good. But in the past, I've had trouble not from going, but from stopping. You know, sometimes when you're only doing 0 to 60, you may not have to stop that fast, but in the past, I've had where you pull the chutes on something, and I'm not talking Top Fuel, but just different race cars that me and JC have had over the years. The oil will leave the oil sump, the deep part of the pan, and when you slam the brakes on or pull the chutes, the oil will run forward, and then this is exposed to nothing but air. So I welded that little piece in there to capture the oil from running to the front of the pan. Baby D really don't need that, but I had to put this pan on here anyway, so I did it. Now it needs more than a windage tray and an explanation of a sump. All right, windage tray coming off. Rods and pistons coming out.
All the way to the end.
Good Lord, it's a mess we got going.
Man. We have made a mess.
Number 3 coming out. Dang, look at the bearing. It looks brand new.
Huh. Got a little, you can see a little
Yeah,
trash.
well,
but
we know, well,
not
for
what
the
I was
amount of trash
expecting.
we just found,
Not what I was expecting.
yeah, the amount of trash we just found, that ain't bad. All right, we need Mr. Piston removing tool. Y'all check that out. Custom made by a gentleman that gave that to me.
I'll be darned.
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty cool. You ready?
Yep, ready. Oh my God, there is 0 resistance on that, isn't it? Did you see that? I hope I caught that on film. Probably cockeyed now, ain't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it fell in the bore.
Oh, you dog.
It's
Look at that bearing look like.
also brand new. Wow. Y'all, that thing has nothing. All right, before I take it out, how bad?
Oh,
As bad as...
bad.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna pull it on out of there. Look at there. That side's fine. But we know that ain't the bad side. Still not bad as I thought. There's no second ring at all. Oh, there's where it broke.
There it is, right there.
There's where it broke.
What?
Huh.
The bottom, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
For it to be what we're thinking is timing, that's on the bottom of the piston. So I know the heat went, by it, but
She broke them.
both sides.
Oh no, look, that's all broke.
Yeah, it's broke completely.
This broke completely off.
Yeah.
But it's not the top.
So that's why they didn't discard the cylinder up plate.
Well-
It just fell straight down.
Dang it, it does look okay, brother.
You know what I mean?
So, can y'all see that top ring still turning? In the fuel car, the first thing we do is seeing if it's collapsed the piston. It did not, because you can still turn number 1. So we had I'm beginning to think we just had a failure. But we don't know why, because this is the same cylinder as before.
On both sides.
On both sides. Wow. But I think you can see the cylinder through there pretty good. Looks okay. How?
The pieces had to fall straight down. And by that piston not, having to skirt all the way around, you may have got lucky, dude.
May have. We can hang a piston in here and keep rolling. We're not. But we could. Maybe we will. I'm shocked. Well, JC done snuck out of here. Didn't help clean up my mess. And I got one going. Parts. Just a mess. I do love them Viper carts. Parts. Po baby D. having serious indecision, y'all, because that cylinder wall is still good. I could put some drop-in forged pistons, some better rods, and send it. There's a little part in the back of my brain going, make it a 392. It's a lot more money to do that. I'm gonna clean up some and I'm gonna wrap this video up. Dang it, Baby D is broke again. We know whose fault it is. Yes, I know it's hard to believe. We're at the airport again. Off on our next adventure. But I gotta wrap up our engine problems with Baby D. So I really wanna know what you guys would do. Would you just hang another set of stock rods and pistons in our engine that appears to be like the block is okay? I mean, money is an object here, so that plays into this. So, or would you buy good rods and pistons and leave it a 5.7? Would you buy a crank rods and pistons, and then we gotta wait on machine shop? Basically, what would you do? And yes, act like you're spending your own money, because I am. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with Baby D. Get it back on the road as soon as possible. It is basically my daily driver, especially when I go to the airports. Let me know. Tell me what you think, and appreciate you guys watching, liking, subscribing, and sharing. See you in the next one.